So, it was 2001, and a group of software visionaries gathered at a ski resort to share their experiences and figure out why so many software projects were failing. This wasn't just about documenting best practices. They knew the industry required a fundamental shift in values, and so the Agile Manifesto was born. A declaration of 4 bold value statements that became the basis of a new approach to software development and would change the industry forever. But what were those 4 values, and why should you care? Let's take a look. But first, it is important to point out that the Agile Manifesto ends by noting that all of the things mentioned are important, just that some things must be prioritized over others. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. This doesn't mean throw processes and tools out the window. It simply means that a good face-to-face chat should trump rigid workflows and impersonal forms of communication. Number 2. Working software over comprehensive documentation. Makes sense, right? But traditional software development often produced extensive documentation before a program was released for initial testing. Some documentation is good, but wouldn't it be better to have the program than a book describing it? Number 3. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Sure, you'll want to start out with some initial guidelines, but instead of locking customers in a cage by defining the exact details of the project before it starts, teams and customers should collaborate to find the best solutions. And finally, number 4. Responding to change over following a plan. Nothing ever goes entirely according to plan. So instead of sticking with something that isn't working, it's much more effective to make adjustments as your situation changes. Following the values isn't always easy, but when you build them into your team's processes, customers notice, and the payoff is huge. Which of the Agile values do you think is the most important?